Hey, what's going on? Louis Angel right here with A-Mind. It is December the 15th, 2011. And for today's video, I actually wanted to give you guys a little tip. Something that I've actually been doing myself to just help me, one, focus better, two, obtain information, obtain knowledge, and three, hold on to that knowledge. Because it's one thing to go out and read all kinds of books, watch all kinds of good quality videos, and it's another thing to actually obtain and keep all that knowledge still fresh in your mind, in your memory. So let me give you guys that quick tip, and it's pretty much just do this. Magic Eye. Magic Eye, I don't know if you guys seen this out in the stores, or maybe you guys have run across some of the images online, but what this is pretty much like, let's take a look at this one real quick, right? Just by looking at it, you see there's a bunch of fortune cookies, right? There's a bunch of fortune cookies all over the place. Well, if you really look at it with this focused view to where you start seeing a different image pop out, you start seeing a 3D image, and it pretty much says I see 3D on this one, right? But there's like hundreds of pictures on here where you look at it from a different perspective, and like an image starts popping out depending on what they have actually put into these pictures. Now, the reason for why now, you know, to preface this, I want to tell you that I haven't really found sufficient scientific evidence to say that yes, this actually helps out, you know, with your memory or mind or anything like that. But I'm just going off of my personal experience and what I've witnessed and what I've actually, you know, gone through by actually doing this, embedding this little, you know, seeing these 3D images into my memory training program, because I'm training to compete in the US Memory Championship for next year, and this is key element to my training, just doing this for a good 15 minutes every day, and it just helps me out tremendously. So let me tell you how it helps me out. When you're looking at these images, right, your eyes start kind of like unfocusing, like you start seeing like kind of blurry for a little bit until your eyes start focusing once again on the actual image. And when I go through that process, right, when I'm looking at this, great, you know, I'm seeing a 3D image, but what happens afterwards is that same skill, that same ability to like kind of unfocus and then refocus, center that focus into a 3D image, I use that skill in other things. When I'm reading a book, when I'm watching videos, when I'm, you know, writing things down, when I'm, you know, doing all kinds of different activities, I just get into that focus. Okay, you know, just it automatically kind of goes now to where I don't necessarily have to tell myself, but at first I was telling myself, okay, go and just test it out, go into that 3D focus, right? I call it the 3D focus. And then all of a sudden, I could actually start seeing, like when I'm reading a book, these words turn into the images. It's kind of weird, and I could actually see the actual like film of the book in my head. It's kind of crazy, but it's amazing how it works. And the same thing with videos. If I'm watching a quality educational video or a movie, I just sit back and I get into that 3D focus that I call it, and I start seeing the actual video and everything like that much more clear. All these thoughts, I start making stronger connections with everything that's going on in that video just by getting into this 3D focus effect. At the same time, the same thing when I'm trying to memorize a deck of cards, I get into that 3D focus and I'm able to memorize a deck of cards much quicker than I've ever been able to do before. So, I mean, it just helps me out tremendously. So go ahead and try it out. Cut this book and get this book, Magic Eye. You can probably pick it up. I picked it up for like 10 bucks at Barnes & Noble, but I'm pretty sure you can pick it up for like $5 on Amazon. So check it out. Let me know how it works for you. If you've actually tried it, I want to hear from you guys. It's not just, trust me, from my personal experience, it's not just something like, oh cool, you know, I could see 3D images. There's actually a huge benefit to being able to do this, and if you take that benefit and apply it to every other area of your life, I'm pretty sure that you'll be just, you know, even more in amazement. So go ahead and let me know in the comments down below whether you've tried it or haven't tried it and you're about to try it. So let me know down below. Let me know what you think about the 3D image effect, and if you experience any benefits, let me know. And also go ahead and hit the subscribe button up here. One last thing, go ahead and check out aemind.com. aemind.com. I'll post a link down below. That's my personal blog site to where I give you guys a lot of goodies, a lot of good informational quality, information on there. So go ahead and check that out, aemind.com. So that's it for me for today. Go ahead and check out tomorrow's video. I have some other goodies for you on here. So peace out.